Shit. Uh, Nothing's happening. Just keep working on your stream.
Well, it has been
Damn
set
it.
up.
All right, back to neutral. Watch this.
All right.
Ready?
Just show me how you play. Magic missile. Nice, some flick.
Oh god. My health bar. Where did it go? No ascending for you. Oh god.
I wasn't trying to ascend. I have never ascended before.
I keep forgetting that ascend also means something in this game. I meant like ascend and it's as in the action of going up. Oh god. Close match indeed. If you don't look at your health bar.
Well, you're still warming up a bit, and I am the host currently. And it doesn't matter too much how you play, it's all about seeing what kind of strategies you're using right now, what kind of moves you're using. I'm trying to see if there's anything in your style that could work differently.
I don't know how I got hit by that. That was like a mortar shot.
Magic missile.
Oh, nice. Now I'm scared. Oh! Try to RTS on that one. That's the thing, that's really cool. I gotta work on that. Good first game.
Definitely. Okay, now we are going to be host, so let's see how...
Oh yes.
at
Time for
host.
my evil shenanigans.
And hi, Beto Gaming.
Who?
Beto Gaming. He's watching.
Awesome.
Was a little bit foolish to try to meet you in the air. But
On
sometimes,
climb, that was very brave.
but I just love to have fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you landed that, that would have been so cool.
Oh, a bit too close to
Oh.
the edge.
Yeah, I didn't even see you there. I was so scared of your puppet.
That's the thing. People are really easily
Disoriented?
distracted by a puppet, but
You lose.
the actual dangerous part is where's your opponent going to land. Because if you're
Yeah.
not looking at your opponent, well, your back is right towards them. You don't see the next attack coming up.
Yeah, that 3 damage puppet isn't as scary as the 7 damage cube stun luck I'm gonna get hit by.
Yes. But you're playing quite decently.
Thank you, thank you. I've been spending most of my time in the park. So I don't have the practical skills.
What are skills you're currently feeling like you would love to get a bit better on those?
Oh, definitely. I didn't actually go for it, but I've been practicing. Oh god. Nice, good punish. Jacob's ladder and what's it called? Martian cubes.
Well, the thing is, with flick stuff, I cannot really help you much with.
That's completely fine. I've actually.
That's the one thing that I barely have any practice in myself.
Oh.
Again, just like with puppets, don't be too distracted by the structure.
Ah, I hit myself in the back. Yeah.
Because especially against an opponent like me who loves to use chambering, the structure you see me holding can sometimes just be the distraction.
Yeah. That's a really good feint. Really wanted to RTS that. Oh no! Ah. I wanted to Rabaroo that one, like after you ungrounded it. But yeah, you really spent that time well.
You win.
I'm mainly a very patient player, looking for openings and trying
Yeah.
to make people think I'm gonna do this, but instead doing something else.
So you're some sort of like master baiter or something like that. Anyways,
I wouldn't
Remember
say
what I s-
that because it sounds wrong.
yeah, the wording is a bit.
Yeah, the
Interesting.
wording is a bit suspicious.
You're not ready for this one. Oh god, you were ready. Oh wait, I'm host. That's actually really cool. I gotta learn how to do aerial attacks.
Attacking from the air is always a bit risky, but at the same time, it has its huge advantages as well. Mainly, an attack coming from above is really hard to counter, because your area of influence barely goes above your head. So something falling from straight above is really hard to counter. One of the first attacks that I basically discovered for myself, it already existed, but I was the only one I knew back then that used it, was very simply on a fallen wall, kick straight. And it was so effective, just because from above, the only real thing your opponent can do is just dodge it. Because it's such a hard angle to counter anything with. Which also happens to be really nice when attacking from above.
Oh yeah, because it can't really parry that high.
By the time you can parry it, it usually already hits you, especially because there's a slight delay between the parry actually triggering and the structure stopping. So sometimes you can get the parry triggered, yet it still hits you. Yeah, keep making
I'm just
notes.
taking notes. Yeah. That's great, that's great. You gotta show me that wall jump thing again. The wall jump throw.
Well, this specifically, I often use my charge for it. So that
I
works
keep getting sticky hands when I try that.
less on
Oh god, goodbye.
oh, but it still works without flow. I mean without charge. But I would say if you want to get good at throwing stuff from the air, basically one of the things that is even better to learn because it's a bit more versatile and doesn't require charge stone at all is lobs. Just throwing something with a wide arc. And if you don't want your structure to lose hold while jumping, delay the second jump slightly. If you do 2 jumps in a row too fast, it is going to break.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
The nice thing about lobbing, just throwing something out of your hold influence, is it doesn't matter how big the structure is. The lob of a wall just goes the same distance as lobbing a disc. The weight
And
doesn't
I don't
matter.
get sent.
So a light structure is kind of useless to lob, unless you're, for example, lobbing multiple structures at the same time. But a heavy structure, since it doesn't matter how heavy the structure is, it's getting stronger from being lobbed. By the way, if you want to get better at holding multiple structures, just like with a flick, going in the same direction protects you, try to do a swooping motion. So, swoop up, and when your hand is going upwards, then you hold it, because then you match the same direction. When it's on the ground like that, for example. Just slightly too much motion while you were still in the jump motion. It's it takes a bit of practice to know how much motion you can use to not break your hold, but use your hold for the exact right moment you want to use it. Like that.
I'm getting so much deja vu. I feel like you said the exact same thing when I originally tried to learn chambering stuff.
Might be. I don't know.
I mean, it's good advice, so of course it makes sense you're repeating
Yeah.
it.
Especially on the pit map where you have the giant boulders. Those are way too heavy to use normal hit combos. Slingshots do work really nicely. But that's where lobbing really helps a lot.
How do I control which object I'm trying to hold?
The system of targeting first looks at where you're looking at. So try to look directly towards something, but don't try to look too low, because if you're looking too low, your poses won't work anymore. So it's quite hard to find a good direction where it works. Then it's the closest thing to your head. So if the one you're holding is closer to your head while you're not looking at... Yeah, the position of your head is the base of your pose. And that's why if you go down too much, well, that's not where the pose is, so you're not able to do anything at all. But basically, holding a lot of balls at the same time is a very good practice for the targeting system, and a lot with hold-based stuff. So I do advise to sometimes just experiment how many structures can you hold at the same time. It's a fun challenge, and it really helps with getting a feel for the targeting system and a feel for wider poses. Because if you're holding something quite wide like a cube, then spawning another cube, well, it immediately touches it. Unless you learn to spawn it while keeping your hand a bit wider.
I see you do the computer a lot. Oh wait, no, that's not you, that's Shoeless.
Yeah, Shoeless likes it a lot.
Yeah, he's the computer main. Okay.
Yeah, but the true computer main, the biggest hacker, that's Yogev. Not because he uses it in chambering, but he's really using it as the meme to hack his opponent.
I swear, sometimes this targeting system just doesn't... There we go.
And hello, Yach. Oh, yeah, Dizzy, I accidentally forgot to change the title. I did update the title now, but yeah, logical that there was some confusion there.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
Evaluate my skill further?
Unless you have something you want to ask me to teach you?
I mean, I mentioned Flick earlier, but
Yes.
I've gotten kind of tired of Flick, because it's kind of mechanically difficult tech that is really risky to pull off in-game and only works... And majorly only works when you host. I want to learn stuff that's, like, useful all the time.
It can
If that makes sense.
definitely work when client, but it is a lot harder to use on client.
Your repertoire is a lot more limited.
Yeah.
I feel.
One thing I specialize in is basically chambering, holding something and using something else. The nice thing about it, about 50% of all the players are reactive players, and about 50% are proactive players. Against reactive players, chambering works really well. because they want to react to the structure you're holding, and then suddenly you're attacking with something else. I can basically teach you the basics there. You don't need the charge stone. It will get stronger with charge, but the principle of confusing your opponent with one structure while just attacking with another still works no matter if you use charge or not, because that disc there, that was uncharged.
Oh yeah, because you didn't like straight it or do any modifiers to it,
Yes.
right?
So I didn't even use charge, and still it's a confusing attack because they expect the structure
Oh
you're
God.
holding to be used.
Yeah, I can see that. Now I understand why you do it with pillar. Cube doesn't give you a lot of space, I feel.
Yes.
Or maybe I'm just doing
Pillar
it too
is
close with my
a lot
posters.
easier for chambering. Cube is the hardest of all the structures for chambering. It still works, but it will take a bit more effort to use it.
Thank you. I need the coin.
Yeah.
You can probably tell.
That's also a reason why I rather. Okay, that looks weird. Do you see the platforms being completely black?
That happens to me like a third of the time. It's not happening right now.
Okay. But yeah, with cube, the thing is, if you compare a cube
Oh, sorry.
to a wall, you can basically see that when rotated, a cube is basically the same width as a wall, but a cube is that wide on all the sides. Well,
It's
the
girthy.
wall, now it's really small. Yeah, if I stand like this, it's quite wide. But in this way, it's kind of like you're using a pillar. So, a cube, well, actually, the giant boulders, those are the hardest to chamber with. But the thing I would say that helps the most in chambering is not using the structure you are holding, not even spawning something else. Go to structures that already exist in the world. There will always be structures around. So when people see you hold something, just go for something that is already on the ground and use that. And the nice
Great
thing is,
kick straight.
with holding something, you always have a defense.
Oh yeah.
So basically, I can currently just fight you like I would normally fight you. Although it's a little bit harder because I can, of course, hit my own stuff. That is, of course, the
Ouch.
biggest weakness. Someone using an exploding disc, or any explode at
Yeah.
all. So, these techniques don't work always, of course, but it can help you a lot. And also a nice thing about holding something is you can use it for water bending. So see a structure incoming, redirect it, or just use it to block something.
Yeah, as a shield, that also works.
It's sometimes a bit harder to judge when to move it, of course.
Let's see if you can block this one. Oh, you can, wow.
I barely did. I was right on time, and here I was just too late, but
I did kind of do a slingshot dash thingy. And you also have a puppet, I guess.
yes. That's also a nice thing. You can instantly go from I hold something to, well, this is a good time to pop it. And the nice thing about a puppet, basically the technique to lob something towards someone, it also works with a puppet. I can throw something out, quite far.
That's kind of nice.
Also,
I mean,
kinda
the
nice
aerial.
about puppets, by the way, is first of all, for example, you are standing behind that wall. Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
care.
God.
I can just curve it around. I have control. And not only that, when you, for example, expecting the puppet to come and you want to parry to stop it or to hold or any other move, I can just pull back. I was just too late to pull it back, but right before,
I mean, I kind of did just hold your hold.
right before it's in your area of influence, I can just pull back my arm, make you miss the pose, and then suddenly throw it towards you. There. Just hold the puppet. When you're close to me, just pull your arms back so it doesn't go any forward anymore.
Oh, I jumped too far.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
this.
controlling puppets a bit.
There. Your
did.
structure was in the way, of course. Because
Yeah.
that's a good way to defend against the puppet. Just spawn a structure that is stronger than. People can still move it around your structure, but it's a lot harder. Like that.
Oh yeah, that was a
So you
perfect
saw
example.
it was coming towards you, but right before you could do anything about it, it stopped. And then suddenly it speeds up again. Because I'm basically just going towards you, then pull it back, and then pull it towards you.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Now you try to do that. The only thing I will do is I will try to catch it with a parry. Just hit me with... That's a good one.
I forgot to do my double jump.
That doesn't matter.
Right.
Even without a double jump, people are mostly interested in the structure coming towards them. Sometimes it's better to not do a double jump, because you landed right next to me. So you could immediately put a cube underneath me. Almost. It was decent timing, but... Of course, I know
Wasn't it
what
Sam?
your intention is, so I can kinda anticipate a little bit on it.
Want me to go again?
Yes. Just get a feel for...
Ah,
bit
too close.
to me. Still a
close
little bit too
again.
close, but...
Yeah, the general idea is there.
Yes.
And I just completely whiffed there.
It went around me, but you stopped it at the right timing, where I would do a pose, completely miss my pose, and if it didn't go around me, there was nothing I could do against it. Now, even better. Hit me
Oh,
now.
want me to go around?
Yep,
Alright.
hit me with it.
Iron boots.
It's better to do the double jump when there's
Yeah.
a structure, yeah.
I'm scared of losing control of my hold if I double jump and gain too much momentum.
Well, the thing is, with the double jump, when you're holding something like this, the fast double jump is vertical direction. But when you're holding something that is grounded, vertical doesn't matter. So you will not lose your hold.
Alright, give me a wall. Watch this.
Perfect.
Great.
Right into my face. Now I want you to jump towards this but then send the pillar sideways. So you jump, but you throw it sideways.
Wait. Jump towards that and throw it towards you?
Yes. So you're moving that way. Ooh, almost.
Almost.
It wasn't
I
a
was about
good
to
throw,
trip.
so it kind of lost too much speed. But the direction and timing was perfect.
I gotta like jump over the wire to not trip myself. Alright. I have no idea what happened there.
Your hold broke a bit too early. Because when you do a rotation with your whole body like that, that is a good way to throw it out. But keep the pillar close to your, keep the hold close to your body, and only do a wide movement when you want to throw it. Because it's not about the speed of your arm, because a fast speed movement doesn't break my hold. But a slow but wide movement will break my hold. There is, of course, a limit on how slow and wide still. Ooh! I felt
got
the
the double
vibration
jump.
of touching it.
My throws.
It is a bit... Well, basically, throwing something far away will take some practice. But you're doing the exact right thing you should do.
I need you to hit me with it so I can like analyze your movements again. I feel like I'm missing something.
I'll do it, do the same thing now.
Just hit me.
Okay, I've completely missed where you were.
Oh yeah. I'll be planting
I'm
my
not
ass here.
perfectly great at these things either.
Oh no, don't worry.
Missed, but as you
But
can see
further.
the distance. Basically, I kept it close to my body in the rotation, and right at the end, I move my arm in the beginning a bit slow, and the last part, then I really throw it out. Like that. It's all about trying to make sure that your hold breaks when you want it to break. Not earlier, right then.
Alright, got it.
Hey, just checking on how teaching's going.
Hello. Well, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, so if you want to see what's going on, then you should be over there.
Oakley. I do just want to remind you that training session stages are open. If you do want to use those, so you don't get interruptions like this.
Oh.
Yeah, that can definitely help.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'll go hop.
Yeah, it prevents contestants from being able to freely speak, and coaches tend to have, the right idea of mind to, not be annoying. Quarters, go away.
Although I can also double stream it. I don't mind if people give some feedback to what's going on.
Hello.
You know what?
Sure.
I'm gonna double stream it. So
I was just
people are
checking
free
in.
to talk. Just most of the time stay silent unless you have really something to say, of course.
Yeah. Alrighty, see you, Mumi. Have fun.
Thank you.
You do
Alright.
shabingus.
Sorry?
You too.
I didn't catch that last part. Oh yeah, sorry. Goodbye. The voice in the sky is not very clear. Or maybe my IEMs are just not that great anymore. I noticed that you are holding it with this hand instead of the right hand. And instead of having to do like a full 180 to throw it, you just kind of had to whip your arm.
I'm always holding something with my right hand. So if I throw something to the left, I will just do a wide movement like this. If I throw something to the other side, it is slightly better if you are ambidextrous and hold something with all the hands. Then you can basically even do a double pivot master like this, which is quite scary for your opponent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I'm really not used to holding things on my left. I'm too right-handed in this game. I still
That's
need
fair.
to learn some ambidextrous play.
Alright. Are you proficient in the art of volatile?
I am decent at it. I just forget that it exists all the time. So I can use some moves with it. I just forget that explode exists, which is a bit sad.
That's fair. Yeah, I can...
But yeah, one of my favorite explode tags is just using the trampolines.
What did you do? What was the hit combo on the other wall?
This specific one is I'm using uppercut straight to make the position completely perfect. I step a tiny bit forward, but you're already kind of on the perfect location. Then I do kick straight uppercut. And of course, my uppercut miss. I'm just gonna... Come on! Of course, always when you try to show something,
Oh yeah, I can feel that.
literally screw up. But yeah, there, kick straight uppercut.
And then we do...
It's uppercut straight, not straight uppercut, because straight uppercut goes a bit too far for the perfect positioning.
Oh yeah. Alright, let me try again. So it was...
Uppercut straight. And
I
then
didn't go
from
that
that
far.
position, basically you don't have to move at all with that combo. You're already standing on the perfect location just from the knockback of your straight.
And what
then
was the... I forgot the hit
then-
combo.
kick, straight, uppercut. Although kick, uppercut straight also works. But it's all about being efficient with the combo, that you're doing it quite fast, then it lands right on the perfect location. And that was definitely a stropper and not an uppercut straight.
Oopsies.
And you're
was-
walking.
Uppercut straight?
I'm not too sure, but it feels like it's a bit too far. So that... Oh, maybe it was right.
Maybe the timing between the two hits is a bit wonky.
But you're walking
And
backwards.
then it was-
Don't walk backwards.
My bad.
Just
There we
stand
go.
where
Back to
you
the
are.
spot.
Yeah. And then kick straight uppercut or kick uppercut straight. Let me just see you try a kick straight uppercut. Have you ever tried this specific combo?
I have now.
What I see you do is quite logical. You're doing a kick and then a stropper. Try to do it in one motion. Basically, just going through this motion and then rotate into. And of course, always when I try to show something, I completely screw up all my combos.
Is this it? Oh.
I thought you did it there. It's all
I
about
think I got it
being
like thrice
as
in a row.
efficient
And
as
then just...
possible with the motion. That's, yeah, like that. That's all just one motion. You don't have to be fast with your arms, so you can relax a bit more. It's all about flowing from one pose to another, efficiently. Okay, why am I screwing up my uppercuts so... Not only my uppercuts. Okay, that looks better. But yeah, now try it again. So, well, uppercut straight, don't move at all. You're already moving before you're even doing
Just
the
a tiny
combo.
bit, tiny bit. And then we do the... Thank you. Oh god, this is gonna take forever.
Always when things count, it's the hardest to do. Just relax. It's not about the speed of your arms. Yes, like that. The only thing is because you slightly moved around because of the many attempts, it went over. Yeah, I'm just gonna clear some stuff.
Yeah, thank you. I have this bad habit of like touching my joystick constantly and just moving all the time. It's making this
Well, once you get a feel for the distance, it doesn't really matter too much. Because eventually when you get a feel for the distance, you don't even have to rely on that positioning anymore. Because I know if I rotate like this, I'm still slightly too far.
bit short.
But I know
Oh, yeah, that's
around
cool.
where I should aim, and even when I'm standing too close, the nice thing about kick straight uppercut, well, now I'm a lot closer to it, but if I delay the moves, I did a kick, then wait for a moment, and then the stropper. Then you can still hit it. And it goes the same distance. So let me put explode on this.
And like this distance? Does this sound fine? What on earth was that?
And there is an easier version of this, but it's kinda dangerous. So I don't advise to use the easier version. Because there is, for example, just doing an uppercut and then kick straight. Which is really easy, but there's one major flaw to it. And that's...
Which is?
Currently, I'm standing close enough that if it gets destroyed, I might get knocked back to backwards. It's better to put it a bit more in front of you. And also a reason why it's slightly worse, because with kick straight uppercut, you have a forward momentum of a straight and an uppercut added to the explosion. If you only do a straight, you don't have the forward momentum of the uppercut. And the distance it's laying right now, I can basically still do the kick straight uppercut. So it's kinda always better to do the kick straight uppercut if you know the timing for it.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. Never mind.
And kick straight uppercut is also a very good move because it's a one motion move, just one single motion, but you do 3 hits. So low effort, 3 hits combo.
Yeah, I was trying to do that. Alright. So it was...
Yes.
Almost. Let me guess. Let me see if I can like guess the distance. I'm gonna fall off.
And remember,
Sneaky
if you're standing
suspicion.
a bit too close, you can delay the straight a little bit.
I'm guessing I was too far away.
There was quite a delay between your kick and your straight.
Oh yeah. Kind of. Oh god. I forgot about the ledge.
Upper kick, straight upper on your left. Nice. I can definitely not do that.
That was totally on purpose. Give me the coin.
You win.
Thank you.
I didn't see mine, but I don't care.
You're already too dripped out. You don't need coin.
I kinda have my perfect look already.
Yeah. I don't know how I can like perfect this. It's already perfection. Alright.
I definitely put quite some effort in my design.
I can tell. God. It looks so thought out.
Nice. And remember, the further you can get it to the edge, the more forward momentum it gets. Which is especially important if you want to get to use it with volatile. Otherwise it bounces up so high that it can often go over your opponent. Alright, now you're getting used to that. Now, try to aim it in an angle. So,
Huh?
aim towards this point, let the wall fall on top of that point. So don't aim
Wait.
straight ahead. I'll just use an example. Oh, just a bit too far. Like that.
Oh my
Instead
god.
of going straight
Wait.
towards you, it's shot off in an angle. So
I can
make
barely get the regular
the
one.
edge of the wall land on top of that edge.
Can you throw that one away? I think I'm at the perfect spot. Now that it counts, I can't get them. Ugh.
That was straight to the middle.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see if I could still do the thing. Kind of, a little bit.
A tiny bit, but you were still... You really want the edge of your structure hitting that edge as
Yeah,
well.
Alright, let's see if I can do it this time then.
Yes! That
Oh,
was a good
definitely.
angle.
Yeah. That's nice to know. Some cool explode
And you
tech.
don't have to move yourself at all.
That's right, I forgot.
You only have to aim your structure.
About here. I forgot I don't have to move.
Better yet, if you're moving that way, the edge also changes the direction a bit,
Yeah, exactly.
which makes it actually a little bit worse.
I don't think I can guess the distance yet.
Yeah, the nice thing about this combo, it makes you get used to the perfect distance for the longest range. And once you're used to that range,
Ooh, nice.
that was
Kind
right
of,
at the
kind
edge,
of.
which is actually perfect. You really want it to be right on the edge. Yes, 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 nice.
Awesome. This
And
is
the
really
nice
nice.
thing about this is not to use this actual combo, but basically if you're fighting any explode player, then no matter what, there will be fallen walls around the battlefield that are ready to be used. So you don't even have to spawn the first exploding wall. You're just seeking out the walls that are already there.
Have you ever seen someone hit a combo like this, like a volatile combo where they somehow have 3 cubes and somehow 2 of the cubes send the 3rd cube away?
Yes,
I got hit by that in ranked.
I have
That's
seen
horrible.
it. I haven't tried such a combo myself yet. Although I do have kinda such a combo. Oh, come on. Why
In
am
front
I
of the
screwing up
audience.
so much of my ball spawns? I'm screwing up. Wait. I'm just gonna grab them from the ground.
Just a good cheat.
So yeah, basically. Okay, I lost one. Seriously,
Lost
why
two.
am I screwing up so much?
Oh my god. A shotgun. That's kind of cool.
Just hold multiple balls. Cube explodes. Cube explodes. And you can aim it wherever you want. Easiest is just actually with just one of them. And then you can use it, for example, as an anti-aerial.
I feel like I'm gonna get myself launched off the map trying to do that.
It is a bit of a dangerous move, but it's so much fun to use. There are not many moments where it's useful to do it. It is rare that it's actually a good move, but I have had some nice hits with it.
It's not about, like, winning the games, it's about getting cool clips, right?
Yes.
That's the important
To
part.
me, it's not even about clips because I always forget to clip anything at all. For me, it's just
Oh.
about having fun. Oh, yes. Well, yeah, you hit yourself, but you also hit
Yeah,
me.
if we ignore that part.
It definitely worked. And one of the most amazing versions I've had of this that almost worked. I just didn't hit my opponent. That's... Well, I was ready. And I used the explode stropper of my opponent to shot it towards them. So I already had an exploding cube. And right when they were attacking, I threw my ball downwards to use their explode trigger. Just try to send me a exploding cube. Just stropper an exploding cube towards me.
Oh my god.
Way too late.
Landing that
Wait.
would be insane.
It was close. Basically, it went about this distance over their head. So it was really close.
Clip was almost there. I can see the potential. There's probably some cool stuff you can do with that. I imagine if you
definitely.
hold like a bigger structure. Ugh. No, too slow.
You can basically go quite extreme with this because you can also just
What is this 4x4 crafting grid you're doing?
let's explode on all of them.
Oh god.
Nope. Did not plan to do that. I think it's better to just immediately hold them first. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier.
I mean, you are holding a ton of bombs. It's supposed to be dangerous.
Basically, what I was going to do is when you hold 4 like them together. I'm just not gonna hold them this time. I'm just gonna use it to demonstrate. You can trigger all these 5s at the same time. So hold the ball next to it. Yeah, just like there. There it
Oh
goes.
my god. I think projectiles should deal like more
Hello.
speed-based. Where'd you go? Oh. Do you need help? Do you need me to send you something? Oh, too late. My client turns, no.
But yeah, Explode can create some really fun stuff.
Oh yeah. I've seen
I
some
just
crazy
need to
Explode
remember
players.
that Explode is a thing
And use it more.
yeah.
I wonder if this, like... let me see if I can try something here. Because the thing you showed me in the start, the one you did with walls, I wonder if you could, like, do it with a wall. Oh god.
You can.
I mean, I guess I'm sending myself, like, super far away at the same time.
Well, this is, by the way, also some interesting stuff with... that was a terrible angle, but... Basically, when there's an ungrounded Explode cube, and they're fighting against an Explode player, that happens a lot. Just hold a grounded ball, send it to the edge of a structure, and you can bounce it quite in nasty angles. Especially with volatile, and if you're not using charge, because charge actually makes it slightly harder, then you
Yeah.
can get really extreme angles. Basically, more extreme than 90-degree angles.
Is there anything else, like basic stuff you want to teach me that you saw that I wasn't really doing? Like, are there any holes in my gameplay that you noticed when we were fighting?
I would say there are not necessarily holes in your gameplay. But it did feel like you have a bit of problem on keeping up with the pace, even though I slowed down my pace a lot.
Yeah. I can see that. I miss my cube poses like once every 4 cubes.
And one thing I would say, you're using sometimes quite wide movements. Also with Stropper, for example, you're still doing the pullback. Well, if you're quite good at it, as you can see, I'm not even pulling back my arm at all. The only thing I'm doing is a rotation. So optimizing it even more.
Optimize my poses. Got it.
Yes.
Oh, my back.
One optimization that can help quite a lot, especially if you want to, for example, spawn a cube quite fast. You don't have to use your base pose all the way down here. It can be quite high up.
That's actually incredible. A lot of the stuff that I've been practicing is getting slowed down because of that.
Yes, because base pose, you need it for spawning anything. But if your base pose is always down here, yeah, you're going to be slightly slower than just starting a bit higher.
Fireworks. Secret tech.
And also one thing that might be really good for you, because I did see, well, actually, I mean, I didn't really see attempts to dodge attacks.
Like in real life? Ducking and stuff?
You don't even have to do it in real life. Basically, minimal movement as possible dodges. If you attack me, for example, I'm first of all always moving. That was only with my joystick.
Oh yeah, I can
I'm
see
not
that.
even sidestepping in real life. If I do that, I can do a lot more, of course. But always try to be moving. See, one of the most important things about reactive play, always watch your opponent. Don't watch their structures. Watch the opponent. Because if I currently look like this, you can see I'm not looking towards you. So if I'm attacking, you don't even have to dodge, because it's not going towards you. So if you know that you are walking this way, but to compensate I'm looking like this to attack you where you're going, you know, go the other way. Because you know I'm going towards the direction, then you compensate immediately by turning the other way. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna send you some ball straights. Just use minimal dodging at all.
Oh god. Oh yeah, just... Oh!
And just focus on where am I looking at.
I'm not really good at this.
You're dodging quite a lot of them. And this is
Yeah, I
only
guess in a
with
fight.
basic joystick movement. You're not even dashing, you're not sprinting, you're not even sidestepping. Well, you are doing this, but that's
That's
fine.
out of genuine
still,
fear for the
that's
boulders.
still minimal dodges. Because the nice thing is, if you're certain an attack is not going to hit you, you don't even have to do anything about them. You can just focus on attacking, because you know your defense is safe. You don't have to worry about those attacks. Because you know the basic principle, 2 rocks beat 1 rock. Well, if one of those 2 just completely misses you all the time, well, then it's 1 rock versus 1 rock. In other words, even with a slow pace, you can still win against them. You just have to make sure that your rocks count, while their rocks don't count. So now try to, especially since you're just on 1 HP, dodge with everything, but still think about minimal dodges. So basically, if I'm sending an attack all the way over there, you know it's not going to hit you, so don't even dodge, because it's way past where you're going anyway. But now use all your movement actions, try to sidestep in real life a tiny bit, and things like that. Use sprints, use dashes. Also, by the way, if you sprint, always keep eye contact. The nice thing about sprinting is you can sprint in any direction, so you can always keep eye contact, which makes dodging a lot easier. See, you're not bad at dodging.
There's also another thing about sprinting. If you sprint backwards, then it will just bounce off you instead of hitting.
Yes, that's indeed very good that you say that, Blitzar. Well, you know, with Flick, if you move in the same direction, you're protected. Well, if you sprint backwards, then frequently a structure that hits you will just bounce off you because you're walking backwards the same direction as the structure coming in. So sometimes a very good defense is just running backwards, as long as you have the space to do that, of course. So on the pit, it's really useful. But yeah, you first said you were terrible at dodging. I was spamming those balls quite fast. You dodged almost all of them. Basically, you were doing so well that it's not just 2 rocks beat 1 rock, but you're dodging one of the 2. No, basically, someone that was spamming balls at you was basically sending 0 rocks to you because none of them hits. So, why worry about them? Now, when you're dodging like this, also try attacking. Just inside. Also, do you remember
Wait, am I
positioning?
host?
You always want to try to dominate the center of the map. The nice thing is, if you push to the center, most players get scared and end up going backwards themselves. So as long as you are in the center, most players will be pushed to the edge, which gives you the opportunity to knock them off the edge. So always try to go for a bit in the center. Nice.
No! I killed my teacher.
That's only a good thing. Please do. Please do.
Oh,
Seems to be sprinting really fast.
Yes.
yeah, I'm getting pretty exhausted from that.
Yes.
You don't have
Now
to.
with sprinting, because you're still a bit of a beginner
Must win.
sprinter, try to sprint as slow as possible. Because it doesn't matter how fast you swing your arms, this makes you move just as fast as
Hello.
this.
Hello, voice in the sky.
I was gonna ask if I could
Hello.
steal Blitzar for a bit.
Sorry.
If you could, what?
Steal Blitzar for a bit.
I just said
Oh
hello 'cause you
yes,
said-
not my problem.
Basically, I have a tournament match at 11.
Oh, that's
And
well.
I need a
I
tough
don't hear
fight.
well for some reason.
Yeah, basically, I have a tournament match at 11, and I need a tough fight. So I
Okay.
was.
Then
Hello?
yeah, Blitzar can be quite good training.
Yeah, I'm up against someone called Zukami, but I've never heard of them before.
I have heard of them before. I have never seen them play before. But I have heard that they are a good player. That have been around for quite a while.
Yeah, which is
They're-
what I'm afraid of.
They are just not really active on the Discords. But
They haven't uploaded any VODs either.
yeah. Basically,
You got this, don't worry.
it's probably going to be quite a decent fight. But yeah, I cannot tell anything about them.
Like, they have sent 20 messages in the entirety of their thing, and out of all of those messages, 6 of them are time they can do.
I'd be
Like,
starting
they,
Discord and
they
still
haven't
can't
sent
hear
any
him, so it's
messages, they
weird.
haven't uploaded any VODs. Like, I have no idea how they play, and from what I've heard, they are a decent player, so I wanted a tough warm-up.
When you do that, by the way, after you straight the first structure, immediately dash. Try to learn that you can basically just straight and dash. Go from straight to dash. In one motion, basically. Yes.
Like that?
Yes. Because that way you can send the two structures after each other quite fast.
Tempo movement.
And it helps with positioning, because every straight pushes you back. Which you can compensate with the dash.
Blitzer.
Straight dash.
Blitzer has disappeared, reappeared.
Okay. Nice.
Like that? Oh, so that's his I think I wasn't
Oreo
doing the
is
fluid.
the bit of I need. You know what?
It can
I'll fight
always
orange.
be more fluid, but as long as the basic principle is there, don't worry about doing something completely perfect. That comes from time. Yeah, it's
I
quite
can't
hard
be
to
theoretical.
send
I've been playing
something
for
from
a year and a bit.
your hand, you're holding it to the other side. Often it's
Without turning around.
easier indeed to turn your whole body around.
I will see you around.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
when
not
to
a grounded
turn, that will take a little bit of practice to get used to, of course.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm... Oh god.
Yeah, you hit yourself with your own structure. That, a cube is really hard to use that with.
Oh yeah, I gotta do the ball first. That's the way. I forgot, I gotta do straight up after the ball.
Basically,
Wait,
really
actually-
try to get used to straight dash. One thing that can help quite a lot to practice this is just straight dashing after a wall.
Yeah, I can see how stuttery it is now. For me, when I do that, I gotta... Whew.
And you don't want to do it at the end of a dash into a wall and then try to do it, because that is a little bit hard. Give yourself some time. If you failed something, give yourself time to reset your motion. Because continuing from a failure will often result in even more failures. But give yourself a bit of time after a failure.
It's kind of like the same dragging motion. Like this.
It's really close to each other. So these are the kind of things that really makes you good at mobility.
Oh yeah. Is there like a time before you can turn around when you run? If I like run here and then turn around, do I slow down or am I just running wrong?
Yes. There is a little bit of lag going from one direction to another. So if you don't want that lag, you want to make smooth turns. If you go too sharp, you'll lose all momentum. But there is something interesting, by the way, and that's with the flowstone, basically. Well, actually, you don't need flow for it, but it's nice in combination with jumps. That's you can pre-sprint. You're in the air, you can already pre-sprint. You have to sprint in the same direction as you're landing, but you immediately keep sprinting.
Oh yeah.
That's a really
Ouch.
good way to combine dash mobility with sprint mobility.
You dude with sticks. Man without shoes does it with computer. Same principle.
Well, there are some different techniques when using pillars. One of my favorite chambering techniques is the bread with butter spread, which is quite deadly.
Oh, that one. Wait,
Yes.
I totally remember how to do that.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see if I still got it.
The only thing is, without charge, it's not really that special, but it
I
still
know.
works.
It's
I
still
would
a
s-
crossbow.
I would say without charge, it might be a little bit stronger when used with 2 pillars.
With 2 pillars?
Yes, because the pillar doesn't need as much force to be pushed forward. No, I mean instead of the wall, pillar. So a
Oh.
pillar and another pillar. It's not about the speed of your motions. It's about how smooth you do them.
Too close. I mean, I did send it, but
Yeah,
hit
and
myself
one
in the
thing
back
I
of the head.
noticed right now, you were standing at the other side of where you're holding it. Try to... If you're holding it in your right, stand to the left to it.
That is scary. Always saw that structure.
So yeah, slingshot, and with a slight delay, the uppercut. So you don't really have to do slingshot, stroppercut. No, just slingshot, and the uppercut has a little bit of time before you want to do that. So you can be relatively slow.
Huh. Let me see if I can do it slowly. It's like a...
You're
that,
still
kind of.
trying to be really fast.
Huh. Ouch. Another thing, I know I'm just like grabbing a bunch of random strands here, like a
Yeah,
little
that-
bit of
that
flick, a little
doesn't
bit
matter.
of explosion.
Like I
Oh.
said, anything you forget, don't worry. Relearning something makes it a lot easier. You're still gathering knowledge. You're still improving that way.
As a charge player, I expect for you to like be really
Yes.
good at doing RTS. How do I do RTS? I need the
RTS
method.
is all about timing and not looking at the structures, but looking at your opponent. Because your opponent basically says, now I'm gonna send something to you. I was slightly too late, but there is a delay because of the
Yeah.
ping.
Oh god.
So don't look at my structures. Look
Oops.
at when I'm going to use my attack. I missed my stropper.
We all do.
Yes, but I do it frequently. And I should be way more experienced doing them.
That kind of makes me feel a bit better about not being good at poses.
No matter how much experience you have, some things will just stay hard.
Ready for this one?
Missed my straight, but
Still sent it like a bajillion miles an hour.
yes, good catch.
Ooh, ah shit. I'm on host. It should be easier. I can't like immediately straight it. It seems because of sticky hands. Oh. Yeah, what's that about? Sometimes it just sticky hands.
Sticky hands is basically there's not enough motion to get it out of your hand. And sometimes it's even opposite motion. Basically, you're straighting while your hand actually moved backwards. So you're giving it backwards momentum, but add a little bit of forward momentum to it. If I...
So
the
I gotta,
annoying
like,
thing
get
is because
momentum?
I have charge, it's a little bit hard to show, so I first need to remove my charge. So
Oh
basically,
wait, they fixed. I remember when you originally showed me that, it still had the charge effects, but
Yes.
it's gone now.
yes,
Oh, that's great.
they finally fixed the particle system.
They turned it into
charge?
real tech.
But yeah, if I move my hand backwards while straightening it, that happens because there's not enough momentum going forward to the cube to break my hold. But the worst thing is, because it's not enough momentum to break my hold, and I'm pulling my hand backwards, it first gets some forward momentum, then snaps back into the position, but because I'm moving my hands backwards, it just
Yeah.
shots against me. So it's all about the right motion. Basically, if you want to... let's first remove my charge again. If you want something to leave your hand, you always want to have forward momentum when you're doing the straight. If you're having backwards momentum, it gets back to you. That's also a reason why you kind of want to do the stropper with just a rotation and not pulling back. Because if you miss your pose and then pulling back, you can pull
Yeah.
it against you.
I can see what's gonna
always
happen
use
there.
forward momentum with the straight.
Is that why when I RTS like a sticky hands, I gotta like have it fully extended, or
Yeah, basically if you have your hand already fully extended, the only direction your hand can go to is backwards. So you kind of want to do the straight at the minimum distance your hand can travel. And that's also the location where your uppercut works.
Huh.
So you don't really want to fully extend your arm, because there's a slight risk of sticky hand problems.
just gotta flex my flick skills. Ouch. Okay, never mind. Back to RTS.
My
That's why you
climb
gotta do the
Climb flight skills.
incredible. Ouch. Alright, back to RTSing. I'm at 3 HP, so I'm battling with my life here.
One moment, I need to plug in my extra battery because I'm running out.
Oh, yikes.
Alright, extra battery is plugged in. Alright,
Ready?
Yes.
Let's see if I can not hit myself. Oh god. I was not ready for that one. Huh. Is it grounded?
Nope.
I
Basically,
don't know
you're
why it
straight.
scrubbered that.
Cancelled out all its forward momentum, so it just fell straight to the ground.
Incredible. Ready for this speedball? Ouch. I wasn't.
And
Alright.
now it's gonna be the harder part.
Yeah.
Right to RTS.
I was kind of hoping I'd ace it
Compliant.
here.
Win.
No, 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 no.
Give me the coin. There you go.
On client, it's even more important not to look at the structure, but on your opponent's poses. Really look
Yeah, you
when
gotta, like-
I'm intending to do something, because if you're looking to the structure, you're often going to be too late. So,
Throw me a thing. I
earlier.
tried.
Good.
Oh wow, that is early.
Yes. That's why if you look at the structure, you're always going to be too late.
Ouch.
But you do have good timing now.
I mean, the first, what the hell? The first few are just guessing what the timing on the ping's gonna be, I guess. Like seeing how early I gotta do it. I just grabbed it from behind me.
Yep. That's also something very interesting, by the way. If you want to RTS, the best thing to do in an actual battle, by the way, is always move to the side as well. So basically, just make a structure go miss, and then RTS. Because,
Huh.
first of all, if you miss your hold, if it comes towards you
Nothing
and you miss your
happens.
hold, it's going to hit you. If you also dodge at the same time, well, if you don't return it, at least it's gonna miss.
Yeah. Alright, let's finish this last one up. I'm getting a bit tired of the VR strain, taking a toll on my body.
Yes, me as well.
Alright. Let's just see who dies first from the RTS.
And remember positioning. Even in practice like this, go for the center. Dominate the center. The center is yours. If you keep standing to the edge, you're gonna fall off. And if you
Yeah.
even practice in just practice sessions like this, always stay in the center, then your mind is, this is the most important thing. And it is kind of the most important thing. Because if you fall off, it's instant game over.
There should be like a separate mini game. Oh, that was the first life.
The hard thing about these things is client or host matters quite
yeah.
a lot. So minigame
Right.
completely focused on it wouldn't work really too nicely.
Yeah, I can see that.
And let's now do it with cubes again.
That's cheating, you got charged. It makes it harder.
Sorry!
Sometimes you delay it, sometimes you don't.
It's just too much in my muscle memory to...
Too much information for me. Oh.
I'll
I feel like
just
the
lob
sticky
it
hands happens a
instead.
lot more with
I'm currently overextending too much because it feels like a cube is so big, so I have to reach a bit more. It's just a mental thing. Normally,
yeah.
I don't have too much trouble with it, but I am a little bit rusty lately. I've only been playing once per week lately because of the heat. Luckily, it's
Yeah.
finally cooling down.
Soon it'll be prime rumble season.
Yes, can't
Right,
wait
ready
for
for this
winter.
one?
Yeah.
A bit above your head, but like get the idea. I just tried to straight it.
That's
Alright,
still a
throw one.
decent fence.
Ah, the damn charge. Alright. Keep it coming. Okay. Oh, sent to the Shadow Realm. I feel like sometimes you just kind of slide across the ice floor.
Yeah,
Sometimes you,
knockback isn't consistent. It's something they really want to fix, but still haven't.
Is it because the cube is too heavy that I get sticky hands?
The heavier the structure, the
Oh, sorry.
easier it gets sticky hands. Heavier structures, because for example, the disc. If I show the same thing with pulling back while doing the straight, a disc is so light, it always goes out of your hand. It's impossible to keep it in your hand. Well, if I do the same with a heavy wall... Oh, I had my charge, of course.
Yeah.
Let's first get out my charge out. It's really easy to get sticky hands. Better yet, even without backwards motion, just normal neutral pose. It doesn't want to leave my hand unless I do a good forward motion. And basically,
I guess I gotta
the
like...
further you go, the easier it gets. So, whenever you have troubles with sticky hands and it keeps happening, relax, pull back, and do a wide motion. Then it will always leave your hands.
Okay, but that like flew away. Oh, yeah, wait. I just realized. When it goes behind me and I grab it, it just gets slingshotted, and then when I straight,
Yes.
it leaves my hand immediately.
The motion of
That's
going
why-
towards your hold position. That's
That just hit
also
me right now.
That's also a reason why you always want to dodge, because if a structure is incoming and you dodge, it can get next to you. In other words, the maximum slingshot potential.
Oh, yeah.
And then
So I
it
basically
can,
get a slingshot for free.
and then it can get faster than your opponent originally sent it to you, which is really nice.
Ouch. I'm not
Remember
dodging these very
positioning?
well. Oh. Hooray.
That's the only downside. If it's next to you, it can happen that they fly against you instead of away from you.
Yeah. Oh. Getting too close to the ledge. I just walked directly into that one. I don't know what I was thinking. Lost health. I feel like that's a good day one. A good, like,
Definitely.
start onto the antics.
I've shown you
Thank you.
quite a lot of stuff.
You win.
Some fundamental stuff, some creative stuff. And it's all up to you
Yeah.
how you use them eventually.
I gotta figure that out. I feel like all the stones are really cool. Hard
Yes.
to pick two.
I definitely have a huge preference for the charge stone. Flow.
I mean, charge?
It took me a long time before I actually used my flow stone. For like almost half a year, it was completely useless to my hand. I just had it on my hand to motivate me, use more dashes, and I just didn't use them for such a long time. But nowadays I use a lot of puppet masters, for example. and
Yeah.
some,
That, like,
aerial
really
hops.
pairs well. Doing, like, what is it
But yeah,
called?
If you like fun stuff, then those two stones are great. The flow stone is great. Those are the three stones that has a lot of fun tech to it. There's also another one, guardstone, but guardstone is really, really specialized.
Oh yeah, it's the weirdo stone.
It's
love learning
it's
all
weird,
that.
but there is really fun tech with it. So if you
Oh, yeah, I've
really
seen
want
people-
to go for fun instead of winning, well, eventually you can win with it, but it takes a lot more effort to.
High five. Oh, there's a wall here. I can't go further.
Yeah,
Alright, I'll see you later, man.
They really should move these platforms just
Oh, yeah,
slightly
definitely.
closer, just slightly.
Well, I'll be hopping off now. Thank you for the
Yes.
first
Same.
coaching session.
No problem.
See you later.
Bye bye.